Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video, as you can tell, is the updated Q&A I have been trying to film for the past 2 months. All odds have been against me when I try to film this video. I'm not really sure why, but you guys sent in questions about 2 months ago on my Instagram, and believe it or not, I've recorded this video 3 different times. Just stuff keeps happening to it. I don't know why. I don't know if that's a sign that I shouldn't be uploading this. But we're gonna get it done today. I have been sick the past few days, and so if my voice sounds a little off, that's why. If I sound a little bit more deeper in the vocal cords, yeah, I've been a little off my game. And I feel like a few people probably asked about my hat. I get asked about this hat on Snapchat all the time. It's Brandy Melville. I got it at PacSun last year. I think they still have them in store. They don't sell her line on their website. It's only in store. So I'm going to probably start out with the Snapchat questions, and because they're the most recent, and then I'm going to go back to the questions that you guys asked me on Instagram like 2 months ago. So let's go ahead and start. The first question says, will Ollie be at your wedding? He would look so cute in a bow tie. Yes, he is going to be in the wedding. We aren't exactly sure where he's going to be at, if he's going to walk down with someone, or if he's just going to be sitting, or if he's going to be sitting with someone, you know, just on the guest side. We haven't really decided that yet, and also after the wedding, it's going to be a little complicated because we can't just have him running around the venue. I don't think they would appreciate that too much. He would be licking on everyone and probably stealing the food off the table. But he's going to be in the wedding some way, somehow, and he probably will be wearing a cute bow tie. Emily asked on Snapchat, what is one of your most favorite / used makeup brands right now, and what is your favorite drink at Starbucks? I would definitely say the most used makeup brand right now, I feel like, is Clinique for me. I've been using a lot of Clinique stuff, definitely throughout the past few months. And I've been liking most of it, so probably Clinique. And as far as my favorite drink from Starbucks, I just get iced coffee with light cream, easy on the cream. You can say light cream, easy on the cream. I just don't like them to like douse the coffee with a ton of cream. It depends on the size of the drink. If I get a tall, I'll get 2 pumps of classic syrup. If I get a grande, I'll get 3 pumps of classic syrup. So tall iced coffee, light cream, 2 or 3 pumps of classic syrup. That is my go-to drink. I also like the basic caramel macchiatos. Those are always delish. But yeah, just iced coffee. Always, no matter what the temperature is outside, I always get iced coffee. Okay, this is a really good Snapchat question from Logan. She says, if you could do anything else besides YouTube as a career, what would it be? Well, I've thought about this quite a bit. It would probably be, honestly, it's like a multitude of things. In my heart, I know I would be a brilliant detective because I mean, just in general, Will could even tell you this, I'm a little bit of a nosy person. If I suspect something is going on, I look into it, honey. Like, it's one of those instinctive things that I feel like a lot of women are this way in general, but you know, you don't stop until you find the answer. But, you know, instinctively I feel like, you know, I would be a really bomb detective. But if I were to choose myself, I would love to have my own wedding or bridal. This is so weird. Like, I never would have said this before, but I'm so obsessed with wedding dresses now. Like, I love wedding dresses. I love designers. I would love to have my own just like bridal boutique with just gorgeous like Lila Rose dresses and Pronovius dresses, and I don't know, that would be amazing. That would be something that would be super fun. And then I also can see myself being an avid animal hoarder for a living. I don't know if a person can make a living off of that, but there's a good possibility that that's actually in my future, so never say never. Do you think you and Will might eventually get Ollie a little brother or sister, or is one fur child enough? I love your channel. You were the first beauty vlogger I've ever watched, and you're still my favorite. Thank you so much. That question was from Asia. Yes, we will definitely get Ollie a fur sibling. We just kind of need to wait until we have the our backyard, right? We rent a house right now, and the backyard is like huge. It's really, really long. Like Ollie can run like for miles in it, but it's not fenced in, and so I feel like with 2 dogs it would kind of be, Ollie knows his boundaries. He knows he's not supposed to go past a certain point, but I feel like with 2, you know, that might be hard. They might want to wander off, and we're always outside with them when they're there. See, I'm already thinking about having another dog. We're always outside with Ollie if he's outside. We don't ever just let him out, you know, by himself. He's always monitored. So I feel like we just need to wait till we have like that adequate space so they're both safe. This question says, how do you and Will resolve conflicts? We don't really have a ton of arguments. If we do have a day where like one of us is upset or we've upset one another, we're really good about just saying like, hey, what did I do? What did I say to upset you? If Will knows that he's done something, he'll be quick to just say, you know, what did I say or what did I do? And I feel like just addressing the problem or the conflict immediately and not just letting it simmer for a couple of days or going to sleep at night mad. I feel like just kind of resolving it on the spot is the best way to go about doing any type of it's the best way to go about resolving any type of conflict. And so Will and I, we just like, we don't like to be mad at each other. It's just more awkward for us than anything. So yeah, we just always like make it a point to immediately talk about the problem. Ashlyn says, for someone wanting to start a blog or YouTube channel, what would be the most important things you tell them or encourage them to do so? I would definitely say if you are interested in starting a YouTube channel, do it for fun, because I feel like so many people start YouTube nowadays because they know you can make a career out of it, they know you can make a living off of it, and they know people make money doing it. And so I think people go into it thinking like, oh, that's super easy, I can just upload a video and make money, and then they kind of get hit with the harsh reality that it takes quite a long time before you can even consider making a living off of YouTube. So I would definitely just say start out, you know, doing it for fun, and then when you do reach that level, you know, where you start making a little bit of income, you know, you can obviously take things seriously and you can start taking your content seriously. And if you want to, you know, start upgrading your equipment and things like that, it's really just like a building process, and you always kind of have to do it with a genuine heart. You can't just go into it wanting money, I guess is the way that I should put it. Lizzie says, do you know what your first dance song is going to be? Yes, it is going to be Latch by Sam Smith, not the crazy dubstep version. Every time I say that, people are like, you mean the dubstep version they play on the radio at 4 in the morning? No, he has an original acoustic version that it was his first ever version of Latch. Let me just play you a little snippet. Lift my heart out when the rest of me is down. You enchant me even when you're not around. So yeah, that's gonna be our first dance song. We've always loved that song, like from the moment we heard it. I just, first of all, who doesn't love Sam Smith? But that song has just always been just really special to us, and we love it. So Latch, original acoustic version by Sam Smith. Maria says, have you decided where you're going on your honeymoon? If so, could you give us a hint? Love your videos. Thank you so much. Yes, we're going to St. Lucia for our honeymoon. We're not doing sandals or beaches or anything like that. We are going to an all-inclusive place, but it's not sandals or beaches. So St. Lucia is where we decided. It just, you know, looked really pretty. Neither one of us had been there, and yeah, we found a really nice place there that hopefully will be really relaxing. So yeah, that's where we're going. Okay, I think this is the last question we're gonna have time for. It says, I think you mentioned in the past you went to college. I'm curious to know what you studied. Also, what are your and Will's biggest pet peeves about each other? Yes, I did go to college. I went to Tennessee Tech University. I graduated in 4 years with my bachelor's in communication, which is heavily focused in public relations. And then when you get your communication degree at Tech, they also make you it's not a double major, it's almost like a minor, or what they would call an emphasis area. So my minor / emphasis area was in digital media, which was actually really relevant to what I do now. It was a lot of web design, a lot of working online, how to work online and turn that into a career. So that is what my degree was in. And as far as Will and I's biggest pet peeves about each other, I know exactly what Will would say. He would say his biggest pet peeve about me is that I don't load the dishwasher properly. He is just so meticulous on how he likes the dishes to be in the dishwasher, and he always says that I do it wrong. So I don't know. I don't understand that about him. He is just so picky about the dishwasher and how the dishes go in, but whatevs. I would say that my pet peeve about him is that, and I just feel like this is with guys in general, they just have selective hearing. And so I'll tell him, you know, that we have something we need to do on Thursday. Thursday rolls around and he's like, you didn't tell me that, or I don't remember you ever saying anything about that. It never fails. I could tell him 100 times and then he would say that I never told him. But I feel like that's just, I don't know, I feel like that's standard in a lot of guys. My dad is that way too. He also doesn't understand what type of cookware or what type of to-go boxes can go in the microwave. I have told him 1,000 times, as long as it is not silver, you can put it in the microwave. Like, anything, as long as it's not silver. And that's how I simplify it for him. Do not put anything in the microwave that is silver. But it never fails. I will bring home a foam to-go box from like El Tap, one of our favorite Mexican restaurants, and he'll ask me if he can put it in the microwave. Is it silver? No. It can go in the microwave then. Alright guys, so I think that was most of the questions. If I left a question out, or if you want me to answer something down below, leave it in a comment. I'll try to get back to you that way. Thank you guys so much for sending these questions in. Thanks for being patient with me on them 2 months later. But I thank you guys so much for watching. I really enjoy doing updated Q&As for you guys, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.